Welcoming you to Yoga Nidra, the art of conscious relaxation. We're here today with a live group of almost 30 people. And we're also making this recording so that you can visit it again. So as a reminder, our Yoga Nidra practice is a guided relaxation practice. And I have my singing bowls here to help us further relax. So I'd like you to take a moment to get as comfortable as you possibly can. And if you haven't moved much today and you need to move a little bit, you could stretch the arms overhead. Take a big breath in. Take a breath out. Making any little movements that could feel good in your body. This is a practice that we can do from a reclining posture. If that would feel comfortable for you, going to a place in your house where you have support underneath the body. Could be in the form of a really comfortable chair with a pillow. You might feel comfortable on the floor or a couch. Coming into the Yoga Nidra space, we know that there is research supporting Yoga Nidra as a possible intervention for sleep issues and for stress. So we use this as a nourishing, relaxing practice to help support our overall well-being and quality of life. Again, getting settled in that most comfortable posture, getting any last-minute wiggles or squiggles out of the body, and perhaps closing the eyes if they're not already closed. Closing the eyes and setting a little boundary around this time that it is for you. This is your time to take care of yourself. Beginning by taking 3 clearing, cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Easy breath in and out, letting it go. Following the thread of the breath in and out. And just being an observer for a moment longer, an observer of your breath. Letting the breath fill the parts of the body like the stomach, the chest, the sides of the body. Breathing in, we can feel these parts of the body expanding. Breathing out, we can feel the body relaxing and letting go. Allowing the belly to be soft and full. Allowing the breath to fill the belly. And as you let go of the out breath, can you let go of a little bit of tension you're carrying somewhere in your body? And for a moment, I'll ask you to observe the sounds in the room around you, or sounds that you can hear in your audio field at this moment, and the ones that maybe seem like they're a little bit farther away. Gradually, we want to move the awareness inward to sounds that might be a little closer. Maybe there's someone in the room with you and they're rustling around. Or maybe you can hear the sound of your own breath. And now I'll ask you to simply be open to receiving instructions from my voice. Let my voice be the thing you hear the most and is in the foreground of your audio field, along with the gentle backdrop of my singing bowls. Through our practice of Yoga Nidra, our goal is not to sleep, although the word Nidra means sleep. Our goal is to hover between waking and sleeping. So I would ask that you remain alert and aware to the sound of my voice as we travel together on this journey of relaxation and exploration. And now bringing your awareness to that area at the center of the eyebrows, gazing at this place, this room in your mind, without any strain, and observing for a moment or two any movements or patterns or colors that emerge from your mind space, just watching it like you're watching a movie screen in your mind's eye. Now I'll invite you to just scan the phase of life that you're in today, just in your mind's eye, with the eyes gently closed if that feels comfortable. Scanning the phase of life that you're in, and finding one area of your life where you might need a little extra support, care, or comfort, something you might like to improve in your life right now. And from this, we'll form our sankalpa or intention. For example, if the area in my life I would like improvement is my health, my sankalpa or intention is going to be a positive phrase such as, I am healing. If I feel isolated or on my own at this time, my intention might be, I am connected. So finding something that you can turn into an intention and repeating it internally 3 times, letting it echo in your mind's eye. and then letting it go. We'll return to the Sankalpa again later. Now I'll ask you to take a moment or several to go around the body. So we're moving the mind to various body parts, and we're inhabiting that body part with our total awareness. And we can start by moving our minds to the right thumb, right second finger, right third finger, and the fourth and fifth fingers on the right hand. Center of the right palm, and back of the right hand. Filling up your entire right hand with your awareness, allowing the right hand to simply be. And now looking within the right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, and the right shoulder. Filling the entire right arm from shoulder down to the fingertips with your awareness. The entire right arm can simply rest and just be. And now looking within that left thumb, left second finger, left third finger, and the fourth and fifth fingers on the left hand. Center of the left palm and the back of the left hand. Filling your entire left hand with your awareness. The entire left hand is resting and can simply be. And now looking within that left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, and the left shoulder. Filling the entire left arm with your awareness from the shoulder down to the fingertips. The entire left arm is just resting, doing nothing, simply being. Moving the mind down to all 10 toes. All 10 toes, and filling each toe with your awareness. From the big toes, fanning outwards to the little toes. All 10 toes. both shins and calves. Both knees. Both thighs. And both hips. Filling both legs with your awareness from the hips all the way down to the toes. Both legs are resting, doing nothing, simply being. And now moving the mind to the belly, allowing the belly to fill and soften. As we drop the awareness to the lower back, to the tailbone. And traveling the mind up the spine. The lower back, middle back, and upper back. Allowing the entire back to feel the support and rest into it. Moving the mind to the rib cage, encircling the lungs and the heart. We can fill the entire torso with our awareness, the front, sides, and back. The entire torso filled with awareness, vital, being nourished with rest. And moving the mind now to both lips. The upper and lower jaw. All of the teeth. Allowing the tongue to rest on the bed of the mouth. Moving the mind to the tip of the nose. Both nostrils, the bridge of the nose, the cheekbones, both eyebrows, all the muscles surrounding the eyes can rest. The forehead, temples, and all the skin on the scalp. Both ears, and everything between the ears. And now we're letting the entire body be filled with awareness from the head to the fingertips to the toes. The entire body is resting. As I once again invite you to move your awareness to the mind space, gazing without strain at that room in one's mind at the center of the eyebrows. And using the creativity of the mind, I'd like you to imagine a field with new fallen snow that has just fallen and it is dusk. And you're standing in this field, breathing the crisp air. Maybe you can see your breath. Walking along the edge of the field towards the forest. Hearing the crunch of your own footsteps in the snow. You are warm, you have everything you need as you walk along, noticing a tendril of smoke coming up somewhere from deep within the forest. A thick evergreen forest of pines, firs, spruce trees, holly trees. You can see the red holly berries, even in the dusky light. Curious to move into the forest, but unable to find a pathway in. You march along the edge until out of the corner of your eye you see something white flying across the edge of your vision, rustling with feathers. And there she is, a snowy owl, landing on one of the branches right in front of you. She turns her head and slowly blinks her amber eyes. And you notice there is a path leading into the forest right next to the tree where she's landed. She flies within the forest and you follow, noticing the beautiful smells of pine needles whose resin is crushed upon your footfall, wafting up, filling your senses, invigorating. Walking along this path in this forest, it is getting darker, but you see the snowy owl at the edge of your vision, leading you farther into the forest, showing you the way. And there in a clearing you see a cottage, a merry cottage whose windows are lit with candles as the snowy owl lands on the railing of the porch and once again blinks her eyes golden shining and full of wisdom and abundance, inviting you to open the door. In your mind's eye, you can see a beautiful setup within this cabin, a merry fire crackling, a table laden with feast, warmth, quiet. It is just for you. And perhaps you can just make out footsteps coming down the hall. In your mind's eye, see the person you would like to be with in this moment. Perhaps this person represents unconditional love, acceptance, compassion. And you can give this person a hug in your mind's eye and feel this connection, this warmth. And spending the rest of this winter afternoon in the pleasant company of someone who loves you. Observing all around you this abundance, which is there if you choose to see it. Once again, returning to the mind space. One final time so that we can plant our seeds of intention once more. Repeating your sankalpa or intention 3 times into this fertile bed of your mind. And seeing yourself as if this intention has already taken place, is true now. Very good. Now I'll invite you to slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Feeling your whole body and taking a breath in and letting it all the way out. Finding 2 more cleansing breaths. And taking this sense of nourishment and abundance with you into this holiday season, seeing the abundance that is already there. I will invite you to open up your hearing to the sounds a little farther around you, farther away from you. And maybe begin to blink the eyes open. And take a stretch through the hands, stretch through the toes. You could lick the lips and swallow. If you're reclining and you really feel comfortable here and you'd like to stay, you can of course stay. If you're ready to sit up, you could do so very slowly, carefully, gently. And coming to close our Yoga Nidra with the sound of 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'm thanking you so much for your practice today. Namaste.